How you doing, guys, and welcome back to Friday Fuel. Yes, I said it. We are back and in action. Let's be real. Life throws curveballs. Work piles up. Kids need your attention. You move, new job, whatever. Seasons change, and sometimes you wake up and realize that you've drifted. Not because you ever planned it, but because you let excuses slip in and take the wheel. And speaking of excuses, my apologies for the lapse in Friday Fuels that we've had this last couple months. It's been a crazy summer. I don't want to sugarcoat it or make excuses, but life happens. Still, I owe you that consistency, and that's on me. So here's the truth. We're back, especially with Friday Fuels. We're going full send with content to keep you fueled and rooted in wild faith this fall. Please keep sending in your feedback, your stories, ideas for segments, whatever, because without you guys, none of this is possible. And we've got an uphill climb ahead of us to get this thing going and to get it to where I truly think it can go someday. But, you know, every mountain is climbed one step at a time, and we're taking each day, each step. Trust me, though, we got some cool things cooking for this fall. But let's pivot back to what's really on my mind today, and that's excuses. We talked about it a little earlier today, or just before this, and really excuses are the chains that we willingly kind of wrap around our own wrists. They keep us stuck, small, spiritually lazy. The Bible doesn't give us room to sit around and play the victim. James 1:22 says, "Be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." This doesn't mean just nod your head on Sunday. No, do the work on Monday. Get in the word, lead your family, step up in your community, and take ownership of the calling that you have in front of you. Joshua says it plainly in Joshua 24, verse 15. He says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." He didn't say, "As for me and my house, we'll try if it's convenient." He didn't say, "As for me and my house, we'll get to it when life slows down a little bit." No, he drew his line in the sand. He drew the line in the sand. So let's shoot it straight. Stop blaming your boss. Stop blaming your schedule. Stop blaming your spouse. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming the devil for the things that you've got the authority to fix right now. Own your mistakes without shame. That's it. Pick yourself up, dust off, get back to work. I like listening to guys like David Goggins, who says stay hard, or Cam Hanes, who says, keep hammering. Paul said run the race set before you with endurance. Different voices, same message. No excuses. Keep moving. So, the challenge, right? What's the challenge this week? Brothers, this week, when that excuse tries to sneak in, choke it out before it grows. Replace it with action. When the alarm goes off and that little voice in your head is just hitting the snooze button, no, get up, go. Choose faith over excuses. Because the world doesn't need more men making excuses. The world needs more men who take ownership of their faith, their families, and their calling. So saddle up, no more excuses.